I'm just trying to get loose before we start. Come on, let's go.
Welcome to another installment of the Underground Lounge. I am your host, Lou Will. To my right, it's my country ass cousin, my player partner, Spank Horton himself. And in the lounge today, having a drink with us, none other than from Gil's Arena, Gilbert Arenas, and one of his co-hosts, Nick Swaggy P. Yeah, sir. Hey man, we got a lot to talk about, fellas. We got a lot. It's good to see y'all though, man. What's going on?
Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, man, this is nice, man.
Classy shit.
This is some blue shit.
Some blue shit.
I had to bring my wife, like, hold on.
Hey, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Ma'am, welcome. We on our best behavior tonight, man. What's going on? I know y'all recorded today, so we appreciate y'all stopping in and spending some time with us. Nick, my dog, we played together with the Lakers, and that was quite a journey. I'm sure we'll get into some of the bullshit there. Gil, what's new with you, brother?
Nothing, married.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
I'm only living through him now.
Yeah, you know. Nick, what's happening, man?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. Ain't nothing.
How you enjoying being on this side of the business, man?
It gets some time. I have to get used to it. You know,
Yeah.
This is fun though. You know, feel like back in the locker room, but at first that adjustment is crazy.
Yeah, we was talking, but me and Spank was talking before we got on camera. We was like, "What the fuck took you so long to do it?" Because Gil been podding and doing this thing. He been a trailblazer. What took you so long to join the team?
He's got a manager. Oh. He got a manager. You know what I mean? You gotta call his manager. I'm not negotiating with no manager. Fuck. Shit, all right.
Well, my boy Adrian ain't in the house. I'm surprised. My boy Adrian ain't pull up.
He's just out chilling. You know, he's a mailman now. You know, he deliver the mail.
Yeah, long days then. Where you want to start, Spade? We got a lot. Where you want to go? We can go basketball first.
Let's go basketball first. That's the obvious. Let's go basketball first.
Let's go with the hoop first.
Get the one-on-ones out of the way real quick. Let's get
Should we start at the top?
Yeah, start at the top.
Let's start at the top. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's become the elephant in the room? Mm-hmm. Brandon Jennings, BJ. Why you do that, Gil? Why you do that?
Well, you know I'm the battery. I'm the battery, man. It's content.
Yeah,
right. I know how to make people jump, man. For sure. You know, I know he's a wild card. All you do is just challenge his resume and start calling out everybody.
Yeah.
So you know me, I'm just naming everybody who got a podcast. I know who's going to respond. Yeah. Let's go.
So the way that was edited up, Lou Will name did come out before. Or he just came out of nowhere and said Lou Will name.
No, Lou Will, we just naming them.
Oh, okay.
We just naming. You know, we got Low. No, you got Low over there too in Atlanta.
Okay.
So Low in Atlanta, so he doing the same thing. We just texting names, having them read.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well, once he gets hyped, he ain't thinking no more. He just going.
It's red.
Yeah, he's on red.
He started running them down. He said that he had a better career than Drew. That's where it started.
Oh,
He said he was better than Drew. He was a better talent. And I said, shit. When niggas forget when BJ came in, he was the guy. Like, I think people forget his route. I think they forget who he was in high school, what he did overseas, like him skipping college, going over there, making $1 million. I think he said $1.5 million. I think he put a number on it.
Yeah.
He went over there, got his $1.5 million, and then came back having 55 as a rook, doing all of those things.
Did the speed
limit, did the dash, and he was right. But present day, like, you can't discount what other guys been putting on the table, and then that turned into a whole thing. I want to ask both of y'all, because I feel like that's some Cali shit that I think everybody else got thrown into the mix, but Drew specifically, that was like some high school California shit. Am I wrong for saying that?
I feel like that.
Yeah.
They was the same.
They were 7, 11 years old, man. I don't like I don't think he played against each other because BJ went to Dominguez. No, he went to Oak Hill.
Oak Hill. He went to Oak Hill.
So he didn't play against him in high school.
Oh, how many years did he play Oak Hill?
2.
Yeah, Drew's in the Valley, but they the same age group.
Yeah.
So they didn't really play against each other, but you know, you just throw a name out there, he gonna go.
Yeah.
For it.
Ty Lawson bit the bait.
He did.
What the fuck they find Marcus Thorne at?
That's what I'm about to
I was
say.
just reading. I was just reading the names, just looking for names.
Yeah.
You looked at the whole draft. There we go.
Oh no, yeah. I looked at if they redid the draft, if they redid it, where would everyone land?
Yeah.
Right. So he was out on like 15. So I was just naming everybody in front of him.
He wasn't feeling that shit.
Nah.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, because the host guy said you wouldn't even make the top 10. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah. I actually want to see him and Marcus Thorne play because it was spicy.
It was.
It was spicy. See, I don't think they do that. I don't know if they know each other. I don't want to speak out of class.
Right,
But
I don't think they know each other.
yeah, they shit got spicy fast.
Well,
I was like,
BJ
that's
said,
good.
I don't know him. Who?
Oh, you like that right there? I like that.
But we ain't gonna do that though.
You
Like
already know
Marcus
that came
Thorne was a
from
killer.
Petty King.
Yeah, he was a killer. We ain't gonna do that.
Fuck him up.
That's why he jumped out there like that.
Yeah,
He felt
that's a
disrespected.
fact.
Like,
Nah, he
just
felt the way.
bounced past his name. Like,
Oh yeah, he felt the way.
Yeah.
Who else was on it? It was Jeff Teague. It was
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
and I was a throw-in.
Wasn't it one more?
That's why I don't remember
Ty
throwing
Lawson.
Ben in
Yeah,
there.
Ty Lawson.
Oh,
Ty Lawson.
Yeah.
Nigga, you said my name in the arcade too. I caught that too.
That was arcade though.
I was just like, you know,
And it's
look.
the moment, you know. I just,
We can find a way to get a bag. We ham it up a little bit.
They've been playing though. Y'all been playing in your backyard, right?
Just teasing it. That's why I did it. I was just teasing it to see what was going
he
to fly.
He gonna pass the ball. I don't like.
Just testing it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a sponsor, so you know I got the bag for it.
Nah, 2-on-2.
You think it could actually happen? You think guys will lace up and actually play one-on-one at this age?
When that million hit that internet, they gonna jump
That's
out the
a fact.
window.
Yeah,
Well, what's
that's
saying
a
them
fact.
playing? Beasley and Lance.
That's what I said. For 100,000, that million hit that bag.
Then more people.
More
Hold on,
people.
wait a minute.
They should have held off.
Did they just piggyback off of what was going on?
No, they probably already had.
I'm
that,
not
right?
sure because they shit came out
Yeah.
fast. It felt like that probably was already on the table.
Pat Bev was the one that was trying to, get it together once it got out there. So maybe he just.
I don't understand. I don't understand Pat angle.
Listen, no bullshit, but it's just cool because I don't really care, right? So so Gina, his agent, that's in house with us too. So we seen Pat like, okay, Pat want to do it, so we was like, Gil is setting this up. So if you want to get in, he said he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I got what has he got? I got pay-per-view ready, 100,000.
Yeah. That's what he called me with. He say, we got a tournament, 100,000. I got it, Barstool, this and that. I said, hold on, Pat. I said, let me see what's happening. I said, because if you just offer me 100,000 off the whim, I'm gonna take 3-4 more conversations and phone calls before I commit to anything. I want to see what's out there, man. But the phone been ringing, and BJ, he got to come outside now.
He was in the gym today. I seen him.
And his ass mopped up
He
by
was
the
in the gym.
18-year-old
He
boy.
was in the gym.
He was in there with the
Playing with
youngest.
some young boys.
Oh yeah. He trying to speed it up.
Why nobody want to play Pat? You know, he's a defender.
I'm trying to play basketball, man.
Yeah, that's you gotta have a
Nobody
referee
wanna-
with that one.
okay.
Pat's
You don't
talking
call out
crazy too.
defenders, huh?
My boy Pat said, man, I'm a
Nigga
different
want the
beast, this
ball.
and that. Then he doubled down like, I can defend, I can get a bucket. I was like, well, hold up, Your Honor. Order in the court. Order
You
in
want to play
the
offense.
Come on now.
Just play defense the whole
I got my first
one-on-one.
40 against Pat.
You said what?
I got my first 40 against Pat.
I see, yeah, we back in some shit. I got my first.
I was your teammate, man.
It's my brother, Pots and Pans.
Yeah, all right, there we
That's
go.
my brother, Pots and Pans. You see what I put on Twitter? Am I my brother's keeper? Don't make me do this. Do not make me do this. I'm my brother's keeper, dog. But that's exciting, man. I think you think the women's game got something to do with all this one-on-one energy?
No.
No?
No. I'm sorry. No, I've been saying for every time they've been complaining about the All-Star game, I've been saying when I was in it, 2005, motherfuckers didn't really want to play.
Yeah.
right? We were just, let's just hurry up, get this shit over with, get back to the season.
Yeah.
I really want to be on vacation. I love the award, but I don't feel like doing all this shit. So it was more of, if you put money on the line for one-on-one, that's just me and my pride now. The game itself, this is all like Detroit Pistons coach, he got 4 of his players in there, he ain't playing me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it ain't really, that's a vacation. But one-on-one, you put money up on a one-on-one, we playing.
Hell yeah.
Right? So I've been saying it for 2-3 years now, just do one-on-one. Take away some of that other shit, play one-on-one. They'll pay you to be in it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Think about
They
it.
gonna
Like,
give- yeah, they
if
gonna-
there's like a $2 million bag and
They gonna give
motherfuckers
you
say,
$100 to sign up.
That's tough though. Think about
They
it.
gonna give you $100 just to be there. Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't know that. I'll pay you to bust his ass.
What the fuck going on?
Is this part of what y'all doing? Is this part of the show? What the fuck is y'all doing?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
see, I see why you're going to wife. I see why
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking this way, baby.
Oh my. They done made it rain on Gil while he was talking money. Gil was in here talking money and made it
Big
rain.
ass bottle.
Thank you. With all due respect, D-Wade, we gonna move this to the side.
All right. Well, shots again.
Shots again.
Shots again.
Well, Nick, well, Gil, welcome to the Underground Lounge.
Hey,
It's the first time for everything.
Baby.
First time for everything.
This is content, though.
Oh yeah.
This is.
Yeah. Cut it up and yeah.
Yeah, that's the right one right there. I like that song right there.
I'm not even drinking, but fuck it, I'm gonna drink now.
Yeah.
I went 16 days, man.
Yeah, you got close, brother.
That's happy day.
You got close. You got close. Yeah, you got close.
I'm gonna do it.
Hey, look,
I'll start over tomorrow. Fuck.
and I'm gonna say this on camera.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers to Gran Coramino. Cheers to Kevin Hart and family.
Yeah.
Kev, don't send no damn cardboard cutout. Pull up to the lounge. Pull up to the lounge. Toast to that. Thank y'all. We appreciate that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's get to it.
Man, it's a fat
All
ass
right.
shot.
Let me
bro.
get one with Sprite. Let's go.
Welcome back, brother.
Shit. Man, that was good. Man, it's been a while.
Look, they even got Gil activated. Yeah, where was we? Yeah, that's something off the wall now.
We was
We
on the
played-
one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one, right?
And then
Yeah. So yeah. But I'm just saying, well, they're paid. So I started doing it in the backyard, like 2-on-2, 1-on-1 shooting,
on,
just
let's
to activate.
let's let it get back
a little bit, and then went and just, hey, BJ, let's try this real quick.
right.
Yeah.
And then I hit low. Let's go ahead and activate Brandon real quick and see what we get.
And it was a wrap from there.
Would you play?
It depends. I play against y'all, but I ain't like trying to guard Michael
Like no
Beasley.
young- yeah.
Y'all little. I could. Bunch of little niggas.
You
Bunch
see how
of little
easy it
niggas.
is? Like, you see how easy it is to get a motherfucker to jump out the window?
But I told him. I said Lou and J.R. Smith is like, that's like the last person, like the person you got to get to.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you start off little. That's like the.
I
But I
appreciate
start
that.
off- Yeah.
I take that compliment.
I take
I take that. I take that.
Even with BJ,
I take that compliment.
Wait, Lou is
Nah, BJ had me out of body for 2 days. I was posting throwbacks and shit. He had me out of body. I'm like, hold up, dog. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna challenge my resume, but listen, I think the shit'll be fun if we can do it the right way. And we can control what's being said about it. Like, don't expect a lot of blasts from the past shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't expect a lot of that.
Similar to the big three, basically.
We are where we are in our lives right now.
How many dribbles though?
3 dribbles.
Oh, and y'all playing?
Yeah, 3 dribbles.
3 dribbles?
I think the one thing that you will get out of it is, no matter what our age is, no matter how long we've been out of the game, we are extremely competitive people, bro. Like, once you check the ball,
Yeah.
it's gonna get real. I don't think people realize that. Like, it's gonna get real
Refs gonna get
immediately when you check the ball.
And that was that's been the whole concept, man.
Right.
Like, you saying these dudes ain't playing hard, you put 1-on-1, they gone. It's pride. It's pride after that. 5-on-5 in the game, I ain't really got to play hard.
It's gonna take one comment, like what he just said. Like I set up soon as he didn't even listen for the rest of it.
It gotta be an age limit too. Like
Hey, that's what I
it
wanted.
gotta be.
We gotta find a pocket.
Here's why. Once, a million comes out, everybody, all the one-on-one players, all the ballers, like everybody's gonna want to play. And I'm like, it's unfair to the older dudes.
Yeah.
Right? It's, even Joe Johnson, like,
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, Joe. I can't even allow you. Michael B. Oh, you big three motherfuckers. Yeah. This might just be some podcast shit.
What the streamers do. What the streamers who would it? Yeah. That's the limitation. If you ain't got no podcast, we try to hear that shit. Yeah.
Like Paul Pierce. Yeah, you come on up here. We see nobody.
Come on.
He said he back in the, we had P on last week. He said he back in the gym.
Yeah, we'll take you right now. KG don't look like he moved in a couple years. Yeah. Frail body. You can enter.
Nah, I would love to see it, man. If it's packaged the right way, I'd definitely be a part of it.
It'd be fun.
I want to do an all-star weekend in Vegas.
Wait.
But
not in front of all them people.
But downtown.
Hell no.
The downtown building.
What all-star at this year?
Vegas.
It's in Vegas.
All-star weekend.
Vegas.
It is?
Yeah, all-star weekend.
I thought it was in LA. It's in LA.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Summer League.
Summer League.
Vegas.
Yeah, Summer League. Summer League is Vegas.
This summer.
Yeah, Vegas be packed too. Summer League.
Or the downtown building. You ever seen that one? They play that league there.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of feels like this type of
Jordan,
vibe.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the
Jordan
convention
court,
center or
I think
something?
the Jordan League.
Huh?
It's like the Jordan court.
Oh, yeah.
The high school
Like,
game. Yeah. High school players.
they play like soccer games there and shit like that. Yeah. Got a nice little vibe in there.
Do you think it'll ever get into the NBA though? All-Star Weekend, 1-on-1. I mean, they did the cup.
Yeah.
What they got? What, 500,000
For a team, though.
For a team.
Yeah,
they
if you
do.
put $1 million up for an individual, I think you might see some.
Make them pay.
I think you'll see a handful of guys.
You think so?
Jalen
People
Brown will be the
scared
first
to
one
even
signed
get in
up
the
because
dunk
he's still
You don't think
not about no money.
Shea?
Shay. Yeah.
Yeah, like not about no money. It's certain guys that got that DNA that they'll play one-on-one for free.
Right.
Like some of them guys will play, like Jalen Brown will play one-on-one for free. I feel like Shea a lace up for free. It's some of these guys
Brunson.
that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it on some real basketball head shit. Like some of these guys really love the game, and some guys need an incentive, and that's okay too because shit, the league gonna make their money. You might as well get your cheese.
Right.
That's part of it too. But some of these guys, they'll do it absolutely for free.
How would you set it up though? Would you have guards versus guards, forwards versus forwards?
People are scared
got
to get in
to.
the dunk contest. Think about that.
That's what I'm saying.
People are scared of the dunk contest.
Yeah, because niggas ain't got dunking ability. They can
Yeah.
jump
You
high,
think
but
a
dunking is
superstar
creativity.
want to get embarrassed by, like, say it was... That's tough.
By another superstar.
What I'm
No,
saying is
I'm
Katie,
just saying, they gotta be all stars. Like it
well,
couldn't be like.
Nah.
I mean,
like,
but
say,
you gotta set some
Got
bounds.
some rules.
You gotta say like it's gonna be some Karis LeVerts that can get a bucket.
That's
He
what
gonna
I'm
be like, I
saying.
want in.
yeah,
Like,
pay your money.
they gotta
Pay your 10.
They gotta be a-
Bones Hyman be that motherfucker like, hell yeah. Shit.
I've been waiting for this
I've been
day.
waiting for you motherfucker. Yeah, of course.
Oh shit.
But yeah, most superstars, like, I mean, Jimmy will be in there. Tatum, probably not.
Probably not.
But KD, yeah.
Jimmy
Kyrie, yeah.
Kyrie for sure.
Luka won't.
Joker definitely not.
No.
That's how we get our prominence back, America. That's how we get our prominence back. We gotta set the ones
Set
up.
the ones up.
Yeah, we gotta set the ones
Giannis will
up.
be in that bitch for sure.
Yeah, Giannis a hoop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Giannis a hoop shit.
he might- he
If
might
I'm
be there.
Giannis, I feel like a favorite.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's not fair.
Yeah,
Three dribbles, I'm backing up. You take one dribble, I'm running
I ain't
up.
gonna run. I ain't gonna run.
You gotta
right
show
through
me.
you.
Yeah, you gotta show me this jump shot. But I would love to see it, man. I wanna bounce around because I got a bone to pick with you. I've been trying to pick this bone with your ass for
I don't
months.
know what come about. What happened?
You talking about when he canceled on you? That's what you talking about?
No, I know why he canceled on me. That nigga ain't want to talk about the bullshit. And I know this nigga. I know exactly why he canceled on me. Nah, I'm gonna skip past all that.
Okay.
That shit happened though, bro.
It did.
Absolutely happened.
I wasn't there, probably.
That's where I fucked up.
Okay.
So-
yeah.
so
That's
when
the
you
got
Kobe thing.
punked. So you got punked. Bro, I thought I taught you better than that.
I didn't say I
Gil,
you
wasn't
supposed
there.
to tell the
I
rule,
wasn't there.
motherfucker.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't there. You supposed to show up with them things.
Now,
And I ain't teach you now. You show up with the things, no matter what.
Nah,
Just to let a motherfucker know they can't play you like that.
For the people that don't know, Gilbert Arenas got suspended for being strapped in the locker room. This is what he's saying about them things. So just in case y'all don't know what's going on.
I mean,
and then double down and came out and did this shit the next game.
No, technically, I didn't get suspended for that. 'Cause
Right.
That was normal behavior.
okay.
As you know. I got suspended for doing it on the court.
Did you ever talk about the situation afterwards? Like how the person you was...
Oh, Netflix is coming. Oh, yeah. Untold about to come in like the next 30, 40 days.
Straight up?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's...
Anybody know that? Can we say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 30, 40 days. All right, back.
You know, I had to save for Netflix, man. You know
That's
what
a
I
hell
mean?
of a story right
But
there.
I was a witness to his shit. He was tripping. You'd have been proud. I'm gonna give him his flowers. He was tripping. He wanted a problem.
But I didn't want to lose that much money. See, I seen you lose some money, so I
Had a lot to lose.
if I come with a gun to the Lakers facility,
He was tripping as much as he could afford it at the
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'm saying. It was like, man, you gonna get suspended if you gonna take all your money. I said, hey. Well, man, this ain't worth all that now. You just snitched a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah.
Nah, but
Start looking around like,
I seen that shit. Dick called me cap. I was like, no, that shit happened, but he was right. From his point of view, he called
Yeah,
me
my
cap
bad.
because he wasn't allowed in the building.
yeah, it wasn't.
That shit happened
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? And that was that on that
I gotta tell the
that.
story again.
Yeah.
Like
man.
I want to close the chapter on it, and I don't want to keep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta open it then close it first.
All right, so
Shit, man.
start to finish. Obviously, at one point, D'Angelo Russell and Nick they was tight. Nick was taking D'Lo under his wing as like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? So when we was on the road, we was in the locker room. That was his man's, you know what I'm saying? They had that kind of relationship, but they also used to prank each other. They used to fuck around a lot. Like, get on a plane,
Yeah.
D'Lo might have his phone up at Nick. Nick might have his phone up at D'Lo. They fucking with each other, they pranking. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess behind closed doors, D'Lo took it a little too far. And, you know, some shit happened, and it affected my man's personal life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He took it too far. So, fast forward through
Wait,
that.
when you said affected his personal life, what do you mean?
Yeah, I was just about to jump in. So basically, when he was taking video, it was hoes in the background, but he had a lady at home. That's what we talking about.
Nah, it wasn't no hoes in the. It wasn't no. You know
No,
what?
I mean affected
Alright,
like what
wasn't
happened
no-
after? Because
It wasn't no. It wasn't no hoes in the background.
You wasn't affected.
I was. You know, I lost my white woman that day. I lost her. I ain't got her back.
Said I lost.
I couldn't get the white. You know, once the white go, it's over.
Once the white
I
go,
was,
it's
I was
over.
getting in the white clubs. I was everywhere. White people love me, man.
brother.
Brother, this man got kicked out the house, went to the W, had two hoes waiting for him in the W.
Oh my
This man was not affected, y'all. I went over there to see what my partner was. Oh man, you all right?
You thought he was
man?"
down bad.
And then seeing the girls open the door, my man, my nigga. That's how you do it, baby. She kick you out, you have two waiting. Talking about he was affected, he crazy as hell.
But yeah, shit. Well, I thought it affected his personal life. And
I was going through it.
yeah. So it wasn't no hoes in the background. Not yet.
That they
At
could
least
see.
they wasn't in that room. They wasn't there yet. But I felt like the conversation they was having, it sounded like a vet
Yeah.
trying to give a youngin at that time some game or some insight on how it worked when you move around on the road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he filmed it.
He was filming
and
it.
it took a life of his own. So fast forward through that, Nick wanted a problem. Nick wanted his one. He wanted his fair one. And eventually they banned him from the practice facility. For was it like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like
a
2
week,
weeks.
Yeah, like a week.
Yeah, like a week and some change. they banned Nick from the practice facility, so he wasn't coming around. So my boy called me. He was like, yo, what should I do? I said, man, sit everybody down, apologize, say your piece, and let's move on. I said, some people gonna accept it, some ain't. Everybody grown, that's the nature of the business, bro. But clear your shit, and we can move on. So we had a meeting, and he was going through his shit, like, I apologize, it was immature of me, this and that. And Kobe walked clean through the meeting and said, enough of that kumbaya shit, we got a game to play. And that was the end of the meeting. So he never really got a chance to say everything that was on his heart. Kobe nipped that shit in the bud, but Nick wasn't there.
He called me too.
And I told a story that Nick was there, and that's where I was capped. That's where I was wrong at. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't coming to the locker room like you. He do that. He had fisticuffs though.
So you don't know where that nigga live at? Y'all's best friends.
Imagine me.
You wasn't banned from his house.
I never went to
Brother,
his
you
house.
didn't want no smoke, man.
Brother.
You knew where he lived, brother.
Wow.
You know
Who
that
are
part.
you
You
today?
pull up.
I can't. Kobe in the bed. I pull up with a strap.
You
I
can't
might
pull
get
up to
shot.
his house.
I get
You done
shot.
dropped the man 4 times
Nick
at his
came-
house that
Nick
week.
came to the
You
Staples
drive
Center
from
where
the
Kobe at with a
airport.
gun.
Oh my God.
And y'all know him to pull up at a nigga house too.
Facts,
Y'all know for that.
You can't just pull up on it. See, the difference is it was the Wizards. The
don't
Wizards and the Lakers.
He got a podcast too.
Oh Lord. Oh, we going somewhere else.
You're supposed to pull up.
Who pulled up? You remember from Santa Barbara all the way?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Pulled up.
Yeah.
And I was on that. I'm always on the dumb calls.
You was on that
Oh, you was on that
What?
call. Yeah, he was.
Hold on, you was involved in that?
Yeah.
Yes, on accident.
Yo.
Talk about it.
I'm at Wingstop enjoying my wings.
Bruh, you was involved in that?
Yeah.
No,
he
no.
was.
So look, so I got the call. What was it? The next. It was 2 days in a row. It was 2 days in a row. So he hit me like, "Yo, this is bullshit." And I'm like, "What happened?" And then he was like, "I'm on the phone," and then he said, "I'm talking to the twins." And then what end up happening is, she has a phone, goes into a store, and then I guess the phone clicked on. Like, so she's on the phone, I'm talking to the twins in the back.
It hit the Bluetooth.
Yeah, and then the Bluetooth, she got close to the car, Bluetooth kicked in, and it sounded like Derek, like, that's not Derek. You know what I mean? So he spazzes it in. So I'm here like, oh man, don't even worry about it. We don't even know who that is, right? Boom, boom, boom. And then the next day, he was like, hey, where you at? I'm at Wingstop. Like he was,
You literally said
Wings. He was like, yeah, God answered my prayers. I was like, what? He was like, Derek Fisher is over at the house. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm driving over there right now. Meet me there. I'm like, all right.
Let's see.
Wait, where are you at? He was like, I'm in Santa Barbara.
Damn.
Isn't it training camp? He was like, yeah, we having training camp in Santa Barbara.
He said, fuck training
Okay.
camp.
Wait, isn't Derek Fisher the coach of the New York Knicks? He was like, yeah. Why is he here? Knicks just started training camp. He's like, I don't give a fuck why he here. He here. So he's driving from Santa Barbara all the way, and he's
How
telling
far
me
is that? I'm from Atlanta.
That's like, what, 2
2 and a
hours?
half?
2.5
to
hours?
No, to Huntington. Wait,
Like a
Oh,
Huntington
100.
Beach.
Oh, so that's about three
Oh,
and a half.
yeah.
3 something.
Yeah.
So I guess what happened is he's talking to the
That's
he's
the
talking to
definition of
twins,
standing
and
on
the twins
business.
basically said that he was in town, so he just boom, I can get there. So this man drove, and I'm sitting there like, hey man, do you want some wings? I'm trying to stall, like I'm not. Listen, I'm just be honest with you. I'm not thinking he really gonna drive.
Fuck
From
training
there
camp.
to, so, and then I had to think about it like, man, he ain't gonna do nothing. Then I thought about her brother, Lonnie, that was my guy. He was like, hey man, why don't you come over to the house earlier? He's like, yeah, man, we're about to have a powwow, this and that. And I'm like,
You don't have a powwow, all right.
yeah. And I'm trying to figure, now I'm stuck. Do I let them know it's about to pop off? Or do I stop, you know? So I hit, I'm like, yo, hey, Matt, just wait, don't do nothing. Just wait till I get there. He's like, all right, bet. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. He gotta wait.
Right, he gotta wait.
Right? this man called me, where you at? I was like, yeah, I'm like 10 minutes away. He was like, yeah, I'm just standing outside the door waiting for you. I don't know what Derek did. He must have told a hell of a joke. Because everybody got the keying and snicking and niggling. Oh, that pissed him off. Oh, hell no. All I heard. So he must have jumped over the gate. He must have put the phone in his pocket. Nah, don't you run. I'm sitting there like, oh, man.
Can you imagine a nigga phone in his pocket and you hear a nigga talking
don't
don't
hey,
you
man,
run?
no. Oh, come on, man. All right, damn, man. Hey, man. Hey, just get a lawyer and some bail money.
Don't you run.
Damn, I didn't know you was involved in that.
Just put me all up in it, man.
Damn, Gil, you.
But
hey,
listen,
man.
they good now, so that's all that.
Yeah,
really,
they're
like,
definitely good.
They good
He was
now.
coaching the kids and all that, right?
Yeah, they good now. So
That's good.
They grew up.
Hey, girl.
They grew up. I mean, knowing Matt, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like, they got past it.
Speaking of gangster shit, Stephen A. walked up to the Gills Arena in all black to talk about the whole.
He did pull up Nino Brown style on y'all. Who that energy was for? Why he pull up all brown Nino on y'all? Hold up. Before we get to the Nino part,
Yeah.
why y'all? What was the flowers and shit? What was going
I'm
on?
not even gonna lie to you.
Django and Jane.
Django
and Jane.
Wait a minute.
No, it was a bunch of
problem.
It was a bunch of
Like,
Django.
I didn't have no problem with Stephen A. Smith. I just finished doing first take, baby. I got upgraded, you know what I mean? Shit, I'm like a fine shit coming back to the hood. I got me a baller. Shit, you know? Got my burger and everything. Hey, ladies, what the fuck? So he said he was gonna come to the arena once he signed his deal, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, he hit me and said, I just signed my deal. I'm coming this week.
That's what's up.
Hey man, Stephen
Had
A.
to
said
tell
he
her,
coming,
you
y'all.
gotta get the guys
And they was like,
prepared.
yeah. And then he hit me, you tell them be ready. Man, he said be ready, saying, right? And then he hit it up, like, I hope they ready, because I'm going to be prepared. And he aggressive with this one. Like, yo, he
Feel it.
said,
He went through the text like, damn.
like, I'm going like, he's still
mad at
texting.
me,
So
right?
I'm like, yo, be ready. And I'm thinking, man, listen, y'all got your own problem. I got a show to run. Right. I got content to create, man. Right. So this is Stephen A. Smith. He coming to the crib. All right, let's do what we do. So, you know, name my baby back there, A. Hello, baby. So we decided to do Coming to America, had a little flowers come down, and then had the little, the girls behind with Stephen A. Yeah, bodyguard playing off of LeBron shit.
Yeah.
Right, just for clips,
that was
right?
fun,
We're just doing
yeah.
it for, thinking about the social part of it, just clips that'll go viral, right? Give him his dues. He is Stephen A. Smith.
He was a good sport.
Shit.
Yeah, for sure.
He was a good sport about it.
Then, from there it was just, to be honest, my thing was, like, I didn't really sleep that night. Because I'm like,
Nigga, you was nervous?
yeah, not for me, for...
Yeah.
You know you in control of the whole.
I'm thinking about
It's
the
your
show, but I'm still
responsibility,
thinking
yeah.
about
This shit go
all
left,
right,
it's
like,
really on you.
my
Yeah.
cast, like,
Yeah.
they got problems, but this motherfucker get paid $120 million to do this.
Yeah.
Right? Or y'all gonna be? I don't know
Don't
what
touch
he.
him.
No, I'm saying I don't know what he has in his bag on y'all.
Right. He gonna
Yeah.
be ready.
Right. So I'm thinking like, all right, what they said, he gonna have a comeback for that. So I'm on ChatGPT, like the sweat, like who gonna win this battle between these three? Damn, Stephen A. Smith. Okay, okay, give me 5 things they can do to win this shit. Like I'm trying to figure out like. So I'm like, all right, depending on how they come, depending if I can just try to eat. That's why I brought Nick. You know what I mean, like, listen, like, we can try to soften this shit up and try to get wild, but for the most part, I think they played it the perfect way.
They did.
Yeah.
Now, you dealing with a guy who do this for a living,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
right? You gonna talk about Jaylen Brown and
Bro, at the end of the day, like some of this shit do get personal, but it's all just competition and competitiveness and like don't nobody want to get hurt. Everybody grown as fuck at the end of the day that be involved in this. I think people forget that sometimes when you hear 2 grown men going back and forth, giving his opinion, like it do cross the line sometimes, bro. It do get there. and especially with him because you know how his personality can come off. But at the end of the day, like ain't nobody gonna do nothing for real.
Oh no, not that part. Here's my thing, and I don't know if players have realized we've threatened old media's way.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Because, just like I had the thing with Skip. They really, old media had a great time with the way things was.
That's a nice run.
Now, ex-NBA players just came in, and we are the pilots of the plane.
Yeah.
Y'all the stewardess at best.
For sure.
Right? You got to get the information for us to give to them. Right? You're not flying this plane. You didn't prepare or practice or do any of that. So what ends up happening is you really have to be careful on bringing some of them on your podcast because they not coming in your podcast to have a conversation. They're trying to be smarter than you.
Yeah. So
Right? I watched Paul George and Stephen A. And I'm sitting there like, damn. And y'all edit that shit. I want to see what the raw shit look like. This is crazy.
They get whooped out on his own shit.
Right. And that's what they trying to do. They sitting there trying to body bag you.
That's real.
Right on your own shit to let the world know they know more.
My question is, where we are present day, why would you give Skip Bayless a platform?
It's like Michael Jordan on the Wizards. It still is Michael Jordan. Right? He still got followers.
Yeah.
He done built all these people, right? And you're talking about a guy who built his career on body bagging, putting out narrative.
Sure.
So I'm jumping at it every time.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he wasn't gonna. You got 15 minutes, sir. I'm gonna do a 3-hour video on you. Break down every word you done said. I done watched every video you done did. I done researched everything.
Old clips from the 80s.
You got producers. You got producers doing your research. You ain't doing it yourself.
Right.
I already know your playbook. That playbook only works if you call me to your venue and then you hit me with some shit that I can't really.
You don't know what he's gonna ask. Yeah.
So I'm putting you. This is YouTube, nigga. I'm putting you in my world. You jump out the window first.
Right.
I listen to it. I do the research. Then I hit you. He can't come back.
Yeah.
That was my.
Move the fuck on now.
That was my first thought. My first thought was like, bro,
Save him.
He
drowning.
Let him go.
Yeah,
Let him go.
Let him die.
Wait a minute.
I gotta get. Yeah.
Let me check these pipes real quick. Yeah, hold on before I let you go, man. Let me go ahead and get a name. Hey, y'all see this him?
Yeah. In 1980,
you
you
Rob
said.
Parker? Yeah, fuck all y'all.
Got his
head.
head. Man, with that shit, we just seen. I don't know when it's gonna air, but we just seen Braun on Pat McAfee.
Oh, yeah.
And it felt like to me, seeing the clips come out different, it looked like he wanted to put to bed all things that was being said about him, stories, and he wanted to clear everything, and he wanted to control that. He wanted to control the narrative of, listen, I hear the bullshit, but here go the reality of it.
Right.
And from my point of view, you feel like that's what threatens old media, so to speak, because you can, a LeBron can go sit down and clear shit up that you've been saying about him all of this time with unlimited. Like, he just launched his podcast again. Like, do you think that threatens old media now where with us having the microphones opposed to them?
Yes. I mean, we have threatened the way. Like, if you haven't paid attention, like, they're canceling shows, right? Some of these guys, like, I mean, what they lay off, like how many ESPN back in the day? Like Jalen.
There's off a lot of.
Because what happens is the consumer can go right to the player themselves. Right? So what ends up happening is you're talking about the player's talking to the player. So now we getting information from these two that we didn't even know nothing about them. They talking about family, kids, anxiety, all this. You just asking basketball questions. They talking real time, real life. Right? So what ends up happening is player-to-player podcast has became a real big thing, especially for like the younger generation.
Yeah.
Right? It's coming to YouTube like You can see some older ones are trying to come to YouTube. Like I watch everything. Like I'm up at 4 a.m., go to bed at 12. I'm just watching everything. Like see who's moving the needle, like who's like washed out, like like I'm just be honest. Like YouTube is
It's
like
the most tame I ever
new
seen
TV.
Nick, by the way.
It's new TV.
He usually the one on the bullshit. He usually the one that.
Nah, he don't
We
get up.
need another shot for Nick,
It's
yo.
TV.
We need another shot.
Like YouTube
It's
is
the
TV.
end of the night. What time y'all got here? Like, I'll tell you. Oh, shit, I'm
I
looking
came
for
home with my
all that we
slippers
got.
on.
Oh, we got the drinks right
Okay.
Oh yeah, shout out to Gran Coramino. These the mega bottles right here. These the mega bottles. They just dropped last month. They'll be at your local liquor store. Yeah, go ahead buy it. Yeah.
This is y'all shit?
Yeah, I believe it's $100. I believe it's Meryl's still in the building. It's $100, right? Yeah, $100. Here we go. Yeah, let me make sure I get the prices right.
I see you take the first shot. You done? Come on.
I ain't gotta drive.
I ain't never seen Lou pour drinks. Oh
This
shit!
ain't about to happen. You could tell he was threatened because you got Stephen A. saying crazy shit right now.
Yeah, he
He
talking about.
told him he gonna take off on LeBron.
Yeah, he said he took off on him.
He said if he would have put his hands up, he would have took off on LeBron.
Like, who?
And I told you, the Morris twin will beat the fucking Marquis will beat the dog shit.
Like, you ain't never seen Stephen A. talk like that, right?
Hey,
He got him out.
You learning, man.
It's content.
It's content. Obviously, it
where
didn't
does it
happen, so I
end
can
though,
just say what I.
Gil, where does it end though?
Yes.
Because I feel like
Until that
it,
contract over.
yeah, I feel like it
Keep going.
died down, but with Bron doing that, with Stephen A. responding to
couldn't
it,
wait,
it's
yeah,
back on.
yeah.
We back
He couldn't
on.
wait, yeah.
Now think about it. Have you ever seen old me act like this?
No.
Why? Think about what the competition is.
Yeah.
Like this is their
Why
competition.
ends? Why
But
ends?
is that a good thing to see Stephen A. do that, though?
I
Yeah.
I
It
think
opens
it
up the door
is.
for us.
I think it is because you know what that shows that he's willing to adjust to the times
Yep.
to stay in it.
Nah.
Right.
That's the only
Now,
thing.
think
Now
about-
listen,
No,
swag.
him
It's a different. It's dangerous now. It's dangerous because somebody gonna buy a ticket to that show.
Right.
He keeps selling wolf tickets. Somebody is gonna buy a ticket to that show.
That's what I'm saying.
But again, he is smart enough to know that he said it. I'm the top dog in this shit. I'm the top dog in my field. I got a microphone. I got 10 hours of airtime. Like, so him knowing to adjust to the times, that shows. Like, I respect Stephen A. for who he is. Like, he said
sure.
shit about me and I took some of it personal, but as I've gotten older and I'm part of the party now, I understand. So I don't take it personal like I did when I was an active
that's
player.
for
But
sure, but-
that's smart for him to know, but that shit dangerous.
Yeah, because it's Stephen A. Like, it's Stephen A. That's what I'm saying. It's Stephen A. So he's like the Jordan of this. You know, Pope to come out saying that. Like, I feel like he's like,
Think of, y'all ain't
got
paying
him
attention, man. Who was the first one that said he should have swung at his ass? Remember I said it.
Yeah.
I said, boss, you should have swung at his ass, boss. That's LeBron James. What he gonna do? He can't do shit. You should have swung that motherfucker right in front of everybody.
You're the Joker, bruh.
Yes, like I'm thinking about
Can I ask
that.
y'all a question? Have y'all ever seen Stephen A. with like security? Or like somebody else? Every time I've ever seen Stephen A., he dolo.
Yeah.
Anytime I've ever seen him, he dolo.
I don't think I never seen
Has you ever seen
But
him?
that's why
Did he come to your crib or somebody?
Like just family, friends.
Yeah.
But that's why that's what makes the content. Because there was no thought about you punching LeBron James.
Yeah.
At all.
Right?
That's a fact.
But the fact that you get to retell a story and just say, hey man, if he would have did this, I would have did this. Like it just it's a great narrative to use, right? Knowing that it would have never happened, but you know, it's clickbait.
Some of this stuff don't sound realistic. He should have said my security would have took off on him or something. I would have shot the motherfucker or something. I would have sued. If he hit me, I would have sued his ass.
Nah,
Stephen A. said I'm gonna take
No,
off.
that's what I
crazy.
that's what I
No,
thought.
that-
That's
no.
what I thought I saw when I read it. I saw if he didn't hit me, I would have sued. And then I looked
Yeah,
again and
that's
said I
what
would have swung. I said,
Yeah, that's why I had that same
yeah, I had to
feeling.
look again because I thought it said sued, but that nigga said
You're not gonna
swung.
swing in your own story. This is my fantasy.
But I feel like
This is a fantasy. Of course I swung.
in your own story, you gotta like at least be like
Oh yeah.
Stephen A.
No, because everybody like. It's Stephen A. So it's like, yeah, of course I was the tail on you.
Right.
No, I get to rewrite my own story, but I would have swung right at that motherfucker.
In my suit, I'd have swung on.
While we still talking hoop and Bron before we go, he also said in the Pat McAfee show that everybody talks about the Boston Big Three. Nobody ever says the Big Four, and they exclude Rondo. And that was the first time I was like, okay, what you got for me?
No.
I said facts. I thought it was.
What?
I understood it because Doe was the engine, bro.
But
But what?
he
was
didn't
still
have a
little.
name before. He was
Yeah,
young.
he
So
was young.
after it became
I
after the championship.
I guess it
Hindsight.
depends.
Yeah.
I guess it depends
Hindsight.
on when if he's talking about the championship, that was the second year Rondo. He wasn't Rondo yet.
Right.
If you're talking about the ones that was putting LeBron out, then yeah, it was a Big Four.
Understood.
Right.
Now that's
For
different.
sure. Yeah.
I'm looking at it in hindsight. That's right.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like the championship Boston, no, Rondo, like, you remember they
Yeah.
was bringing guards in because they didn't think he was going to. That's what started the beef. They didn't
Right.
think Rondo was the
ready.
guard that can get them there. So he felt some type of way. They won a championship. They all got hurt, the following year, him and D Rose, and then that's when Rondo came.
around.
So by the time, 2000, was it 9, 10? Yeah, that was a Big Four.
That's about right.
Sheesh.
That's about right. I throw you another lob on some bullshit. I just realized Eric, the old referee, is refereeing college now on some cheating shit.
Well, Eric, please show
Oh,
us.
come on, don't like, nah, not Black Eric, man. Come on,
You didn't know
man.
that?
Nah, he in college?
He college. They was accusing him of. I ain't gonna throw no smut on that. He was fair to me, but yeah,
He had money on you.
He's
That's what-
refereeing.
I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm just
He's
tired.
Blew I got the over.
He was saying to
Blew out this
me.
bitch like, hey.
Nigga,
Hey,
he was cutting me in.
Can we put while we still
Yeah,
talking?
show
Can
me
we
a picture
look
of
up
Eric.
Eric Lewis? Lewis with an LEW,
Ah, come on.
officiating college basketball.
Which, the flat.
You didn't know that?
Which one? I
The
gotta know.
black Eric, yes, black
He
Eric,
got
the cool
accused?
Eric.
Yeah,
Cool
yeah,
with the
yeah.
flat
Cool
little
as
head.
fuck.
He got the-
Yeah,
okay.
he's I don't know why I
He's
want
the
to
crack
why I
Johnson.
want this nigga to coach, but he's refereeing college basketball. He was in the tournament.
And they called him out?
Yeah, he went viral. You know, you gonna go viral everything that you do nowadays. But I guess they said he was
He's
not cheating
caught
or not
quiet.
rigging up games, but they say he probably had some bias in games, and he landed himself in college.
Oh, you mean bias in the games in the NBA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now he
So
in
the
college.
that old Boston Celtics Lakers shit.
I think that's where it started.
Yeah, but he wasn't even on that play. That's the funny part.
So why is he in college basketball
He seems to be
refereeing?
So,
You gotta start all
see,
over
I
again?
thought you said he was cheating in college, or you just said he landed in
Oh
college. His ass is
yeah,
a college.
because of that.
You gotta start over, right? That's how it happens.
You gotta get a job, man. You know what I mean? Gotta get a job.
Eric, please, what is? I need a picture.
Yeah, he
So it's basically
gonna,
like just like the NBA to the Big Three.
he gonna pull it up in a second. Swaggy, you asked me about this old fuck it bucket. So in the fuck it bucket, I know y'all was sitting outside. So what happens is our guests and also us, we put truths, we put dares in there, we put scenarios, we put questions in the fuck it bucket. And the only rule we got about the bucket, you can't lie. And if you decide to skip it, it's a double shot.
Damn, a double?
That's what the
When
that's
we
what
doing
the
it, though? We
that's
doing
what
it right now?
that's what the fucking bucket brings to the table. Yeah, let's get off the hoop shit. Let's get the ladies back involved. Can we, we'll get the ladies back involved in the lounge. Yeah. We'll get the ladies back involved.
We all gotta answer the question though. We all gotta answer the question.
You know, you gotta read out loud. Too.
Who is not allowed at your house again and why?
Don't say me. I got a job there now. So.
At my house?
The question was, who's not allowed at your house anymore and why? That was the question. Yeah, that's
Not a lot. See, he said again. See, because the again kind of threw me off because I was gonna say my first BM.
Man.
Yeah, she not allowed in the community.
get me.
Right there, I got her on the ban list.
She can't come to the
blocks.
gates.
Yeah, she got to drop.
Damn. Who's not invited back to your house? Who's not invited to your house again?
Well, I got to drop the kids off. You better drop their ass off at Target. They get Uber in here. Shit, your name, last name, car, address, all that shit on the goddamn ban report.
What about you, Swag? Who can't come back to the crib?
Oh, we all gotta answer that.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
answer.
then you get it.
Man. Shit.
Can't come back to my crib. Shit.
Who can't come back to the house? Well, there's a couple people who probably can't come back. It was this one chick I had. Like when I had her back then, it was free, but now she started charging me. She tried to charge me. I was like, man, you can't be changing up on me.
You supposed to be grandfathered in though.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You supposed to be
But
grandfathered
it was
in.
some
You ain't
years,
had a
some
juice like
years.
that.
Some years and it fell off. You know, I ain't seen her in some years, so yeah, she ain't allowed.
Now you gotta pay for it. This is one chick can't come back to my house though.
Why?
Ladies, listen, I get it. When you come over, you know what I'm saying, you wanna smell good. But don't be putting all that goddamn oils on your body. Fuck my sheets up, man. Like you was you was supplent, you felt soft and all that, but you fucked my sheets
Supplent?
up. Yeah, that's a word, right? That's a good word. Right?
Oh no, we gotta go to the review board on that.
Y'all never heard of supplement? Y'all never
Supplement.
heard of dictionary?
Succulent?
And
Supple and succulent. I told you to be mixing right.
supplement. Come on,
Yeah,
now.
that shit hit.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on now. Close enough, right? Come on now. Supple and succulent. Supplement. Come on now. Yeah, she fucked my sheets up, bro.
You change the sheets. Maybe you change the sheets.
She was greasy as hell, man.
Oh,
Did you
I
change
don't know what type of oils it was. It fucked my sheets up though.
like the smell lingered and it caught you up with
No. Smell was good. I'm
grease
talking about
stain.
lay down on
The
sheets.
oil's still on
You know
her.
how like a Jerry curl stain?
Yeah.
She had like an oily stain on my sheets, man. Fuck my nice gray sheets up too. It was some nice gray sheets. Nice thread count and everything, you know?
Damn.
Damn.
Man, there was a young
she
lady
can't come
came to
back.
my
Yeah, she
crib
was all
doing a
women,
little.
huh? Damn.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, ladies. Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
It was a young lady came to my crib.
Double down, my nigga.
Nah, it ain't what you think. Caught her ass in 4K, stealing out my mama purse.
Damn.
Damn, out your mama purse?
Damn.
Listen, bro.
The mama purse is
Listen,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Oh, damn.
I got a few cameras in my house. She managed to dig in my mama purse right under one of the I'm like, lady,
At least look around first.
Some people gonna be looking at cameras. And
dog. She went in my mama purse. What I tell you, it took the restraint of so
Probably
many
looked up and said,
grown
"Oh, that's a
men
smoke detector. I'm good.
to stop that lady from getting her ass whooped
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
that night. But yeah, out of everybody purse that she decided and was like befriending my mama, like hamming her up, talking and shit. Moms get up to go make a plate or a drink or something. She
So
went,
you bring them around your mama?
she wasn't. She was.
I don't know this. Hey, he ain't the Lou I know.
He ain't the wizard, Lou.
I don't know this.
I don't know.
This nigga said he was hanging out with my
Maybe it was
mama.
a party at
Hey,
Louisville. It's
it
probably
was
party
it
at
was a
Louisville.
gathering.
Yeah.
She wasn't a guest of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was a guest of she was a guest of somebody that was in my family, but she wasn't with me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that
See,
yeah.
he from the.
He
He was fucking for free.
didn't have a lot of
He didn't
150.
have a lot of. He didn't have the 250s and the 150s. Hit him at the door,
He
right?
wasn't on
No,
Euros.
you didn't
He
have
wasn't on
that.
Euros.
See, if you was with the Wizards, you already knew 3,
Chocolate.
450.
That's the
Yeah.
You pay him to leave, man.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all
Yo,
check.
that's-
Y'all getting it right at the
Yo,
door.
that's
How many
crazy.
years y'all play together?
I don't know this. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I'm just gonna agree with him because it's my friend. So it's cool. I don't do none of that shit. But look how he looking at me. Look.
All your best experiences came from being around me. They was cooking for you, showing
Let's
up
get
in
back to
what
the
trench
box.
coats, right?
Let me get back to the box. Let me
Busting
get
it
back to the
wide
box.
open. Oh, they did everything. Anything I told them to do.
I don't know what he's talking about. Look, let me get back to
250,
the
that's
box.
all. They can't stay, dude. They can't
box
steal if you gave them
said-
250.
Okay, man, I can't got my glasses. No.
That nigga can't read.
Would you rather
Just
do it in
make
a
up some shit.
Would you rather?
What's good, everybody? It's Lou Will. As you can see, I am on the set of the Underground Lounge. April is an exciting time for all of us basketball and NBA fans. The playoffs is about to heat up. Play-in is about to heat up. So check this out. FanDuel is giving all new customers a shot at $250 in bonus bets. Yeah, that's right, $250 in bonus bets. Join FanDuel today, and you'll get started with $250 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Yeah, you like that, right? From three-pointers to steals to assists, FanDuel has so many ways to bet your favorite player props. Plus, after the game tips off, you can even combine live prop bets into the same game parlay for a chance to win big. Just visit FanDuel.com/UGL to get in on all the NBA play-in tournament action. That's FanDuel.com/UGL for your shot at $250 in bonus bets. Bet FanDuel and like, subscribe, and follow the Underground Lounge. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas, an affiliate with the Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in D.C. First online real money wager only, $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawals bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-8778-HOPE, New York, or text HOPE NY in New York.
Let me show. What did it say? I can't see my eyes.
You can see it.
I can't see all the way over.
That's special education, boy.
It's like throwing. Would you rather hang out with a friend?
You should look for the one that had like small words, boy.
Bigger words. Shit. He said, would you rather hang out with a friend that's depressed or a friend that's bipolar and unpredictable? What the fuck type of shit?
Same thing.
That's some sick shit right there. That's
Who
you, bro.
put some shit
That's
like
not
that?
mine. That come from the from
Yeah.
the bucket.
That's a
Well,
sick
would you
question
rather
right there.
hang with a friend that's depressed or bipolar? You don't know what you gonna get from it.
Man, well, I got a show. I'm on a show with somebody that's bipolar.
You on a show with somebody that's
Yeah,
bipolar,
I'm
you don't
on
know
a
what you
show.
gonna get out their ass day to day.
I'm sitting next to a bipolar motherfucker every day.
Damn, now.
You done told everybody
go the
about
other
the
way.
150s we had.
I'm gonna go with a depressed person. Cause I'm gonna tell the chicks, hey, look at this nigga, man. This I'm gonna put everything on this. Look at this nigga, man. Come on, you got to do something for him. Look at this nigga, man. He needs some help, man.
Nah, you got to be around somebody that's depressed.
I never been around somebody. You been
Yeah,
around-
brother.
Man.
You be sitting there like, damn, this is crazy. You know?
If we both depressed, that's cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If I got shit going on in life, you know what I mean? Listen to your
both
sob ass
depressed.
stories. Because you can't be happy around them. So you got to be with them.
Damn, you gotta join in.
Yeah, you got to join
That's
in just
fucked
so.
up too. That man, that's fucked up too.
My
Can I
girl
give you
just cheated
mine?
on me.
Wow.
And
Because
I
I
just
feel
signed
like
this contract.
Nick and Gil here, my kids gonna watch this.
All right, come on. If your kids gonna watch.
They definitely gonna watch it.
Oh, man.
We'll take another.
What they watching for?
Because I can't control them, dog. They
My
gonna do
kids
it.
watch my shit.
Mine said it said
Oh, yeah.
what is your favorite time of day to have sex?
Oh yeah.
That was easy though.
Catch me in the AM.
Hey Hey, man, I commend you, man. Like, you thinking about the babies, man. Because I don't be caring.
Stop.
Y'all want y'all shoes, right?
Stop,
I got to pay for it.
I got like 60 kids because I got the AAU program, and they know. Look, I know.
Damn,
I know.
60.
I know. I got like a 60 kids because they
How many
know
of them is
they
yours,
done
though?
discovered who Coach Lou is.
Oh, yeah.
They just figured out who Coach Lou is. So now I'm in the discovery phase with them.
Oh, that's oh, I watched your show. Yeah,
I'm in the discovery phase. So
Hey, I like that night. I'm a night guy. Time to go. I'm a night guy. Morning. That means
mine
you stay all
says,
night.
what advice would you give to your previous boss if you could? Nate McMillan, you should have played me more, motherfucker.
Shit.
That's the advice I would have gave you.
That goes for all of them.
Wait. That one or the other one, Philly?
Who?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Who, Doug?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Oh,
Eddie.
I got smoke with Eddie too.
For real?
You know what saved Eddie? His sons was so cool and nice to be.
Yeah, Jackson.
Down there in Miami, they party promoters in Miami. Eddie Jordan's sons is party promoters in Miami, and they treat me with the utmost respect. So that stopped me from talking a lot of shit about Eddie Jordan on these podcasts.
Yeah, nah, Eddie was cool, man.
But
It's
Eddie
just
Jordan
upper
was
management.
Yeah, he was my
fuck your
second.
money up, basically.
I mean, I had a few of them. But Eddie is the first coach that told me he wasn't in control of a team, and I ain't like that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't like him telling me I'm not in control of decision making. And I said, well, why the fuck are you talking to me then? Don't talk to me. I'm gonna tell you the funny shit that Eddie used to do though. I said, yo, so you not in control, so well, man, you don't need to talk. I said, so I'm a pro. When I step inside the lines, coach me, it won't be a problem. Outside the lines, don't say a fucking word to me. Eddie Jordan used to watch me every day in practice and literally stare at my feet. And I used to step across the line. He's like, how you doing today, Lou? I'm like, Eddie, I'm doing good. How you doing today? Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's it.
But he was in a tricky spot because I was averaging close to 25 points a game. And I broke my jaw. Antoine Jameson broke my fucking jaw.
Damn.
And I was gonna be out for like 6 to 8 weeks. So while I was out, that's when they brought AI back to Philly. So they brought him
remember
back.
that,
Yeah. So when I got healthy and I'm back, he pulled me in the office. He said, look, we gonna have you come off the bench and AI is gonna start because we don't feel like it'll be appropriate in Philly to have Allen Iverson coming off the bench. So we're gonna have you come off the bench. And I've been on that motherfucker my whole career after that.
Yeah.
So, Eddie, I forgive you, bro. Today is the day I'm gonna bury the hatchet with you. He probably don't even know we had smoke all this time.
Yeah.
But Eddie was one. Doug Collins a whole nother conversation.
Oh, yeah, Doug was terrible, man.
Yeah, you had Doug
had
too.
Doug?
Huh?
Because he left.
Doug
He signed me 'cause he played.
replaced me with Nick.
Yeah. Because he left.
Yeah, Doug told me I can go.
That's crazy.
He told
He
me
was
I could.
pinning you against somebody else, right?
He was pitting me against Evan
Iguodala?
Turner,
Oh, Evan Turner.
Drew
Yeah,
Holiday,
yeah.
and Iggy. So it was at that time it was me and Iggy I was in my 7th season. Iggy was in his 8th. Drew was young. Evan was young. Nigga, I never forget we was in Boston, and you know you get off the bus and shit. Everybody going to their rooms, whatever. I get on the elevator, but me and Evan Turner was making plans. So I go upstairs, I get off the elevator, but I'm waiting for Ev to get off the elevator so we can finish organizing what the fuck we gonna do. So I'm standing there waiting for the elevators to open. Elevators open up, Evan pop off, but he's talking to Doug. I can hear Doug. The nerve of fucking Lou Will. I let him shoot any shot that he wants to fucking shoot, and this guy has the audacity to have an attitude with me. He's fucking 4'11", and he has an attitude, but he's talking shit about me. Can't see me, but Evan can see both of us. So Evan is standing there looking at me, looking at Doug with this fucking deer in the headlights look in his eyes, and he like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Doug just was talking shit about me, and then he ended up doing the same thing to
Wait,
Andre
he
Iguodala.
never seen that you were there?
He never seen that I was there. Never knew that I was there. Right. And then he did the same shit to Andre Iguodala and Drew Holiday at the Olympics. Drew Holiday was at the Olympics supporting his wife. You know, his wife was on the national soccer team.
Yeah.
And he called Drew and told Drew, like, yo, we about to trade Iggy. It's gonna be your team now, this and that. But before that, told Iggy, you the future. You gonna be our guy. You gonna do this and that. But they were sitting together at the soccer game at the Olympics. So while you telling one guy that he's gonna be the future, you planning on trading this nigga.
Damn.
You telling the other you gonna replace him, fuck him, and they sitting together
He
at
was
the
probably
soccer game.
watching that shit like, yeah.
Yeah, let me get.
Yeah, but I'm
Nah.
gonna tell you how I got on. I'm gonna tell you how I got on Doug Bass side though. I get on Doug Bass side because we were number one in the division, and I think we might have been. I don't know what we were ranked on the East, but we were number one in our division. And mind you, I've been in Philly 7 years. I done been through the fucking ringer. My first 2 years, we didn't go to the playoffs or nothing. So we finally get shit right. Bro, we come in the film session, and he's balled up in the corner crying.
Yeah, he used to cry after that.
He was emotional.
Yeah,
The
he used to
coach,
cry.
he's balled up in, bro, listen,
Your puss ass.
on my mama. So he's balled up in the corner crying. So we coming in as a team, we thinking somebody done died or some shit. Like, damn, coach, what happened? He crying and shit. He talking about some guys. I don't think we gonna win another game.
Yep.
I said, man, get the fuck
Right.
out of here with that
He said
shit.
that shit.
Because
He
I'm
said
thinking
that
somebody
same thing.
died. I'm thinking
Right.
something real happened.
Yeah.
He talking about, I don't think we gonna win another game.
He said that
I
same
go
thing.
off. I hit the lid. Listen, bro, I've been here 7 years. You're not gonna convince me we a bad team. We young, sure, and we playing our ass off, and we number one in the division. I done been through hell and back on this organization. You're not gonna tell me we a bad team. And from that moment on, I became public enemy number one when it came to Doug. The nigga just ran. That year I was supposed to be an all-star. Who was an all-star from my team? Andre Iguodala. Nigga called me and said, hey, I'm just letting you know, I'm calling these coaches to tell them, because somebody had to represent us. I think we were like number 4, number 5 in the East at that year. Somebody had to go from my team. I was leading us in scoring off the bench.
Off the bench.
And so everybody was like, Lou going to the fucking All-Star game off the bench. Like, he finna make history.
Yeah.
Doug called me and said, I'm just letting you know, I'm calling all these coaches, I'm telling them to vote in Andre Iguodala because I think it'll be better for our team in the long run.
That's good. He did that.
Y'all let them people do that to y'all?
Hell yeah. I ain't had no,
Doug was sick, man.
I ain't had no guns, nigga. You had all the guns.
I wouldn't even let a coach fine me.
What you mean?
Never got fined?
No.
Oh shit.
Fine?
Yeah.
No.
We wore
What you
different
gonna
hats
find me
though,
for?
Gil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Your reality different, bro.
Yeah.
You was the franchise.
You was a franchise player. I wasn't a franchise player.
I had a relationship with the owner. I bypassed the middle.
You know why you had a relationship with the owner?
I didn't do the middle.
Coach the middle.
Because you was a fucking franchise
Nah,
player,
but this
Gil.
was before. Like I realized early, like I'm gonna go talk to the owner, see how he doing. Like I realized that no one talks to the rich man.
Right.
Right? Everyone's scared of the boss. So I'm like, hey, how you doing, Mr. Portland? What's going on, man? What's your business? What's going on in the in the city and stuff like that? So I used to talk to him every day. Right? Became real cool with him, and then like I'll ask for little things in the organization, right? So the staff started liking him a little bit more. So he was grateful. So when it came to the coaching staff, hey, I ain't paying attention to you motherfuckers, man. I'm going straight to the owner, man. What's wrong with y'all, man?
They tried.
Fine.
You see what I'm saying?
They tried to find him.
Never did that cross my mind.
He said, Nick, you playing tonight. I ain't playing. Let me see if they gonna find me or not.
We gonna find you. All right, Nick, you playing.
I said, all right,
here.
I'm
We gonna
stuck
sit
in the
y'all
middle.
fight.
That's why I'm stuck in the middle. The coach is looking at me like,
Damn.
Man, first of all, we make too much money to be fined $1,500, $2,500.
I'm not playing.
$3,000. He's just
walk-
pissing me off at this point.
Walked out the
You know
locker
what I mean?
room. and
Like
left.
think about some of the fines we had.
And then say
late to the bus, late to the plane. You
Those
talking
fines?
about $2,200, $300? Like, come on, man, you just fucking with me now. Like,
And said,
it ain't enough
The
to
fine
change
money,
my behavior.
It go in the pot, and at the end of the year, they give it to like staff and shit.
he said, my knee hurt now. He said, my knee hurt now. Nick, you playing.
So what happened is, nigga get fined $25,000. Staff gonna tell on your ass because they
Yeah.
gonna get a piece of that pot at the end of the year.
So this is different from fines from like referees and shit like that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
This
Locker
like,
room
this like
fines.
in-house
Yeah.
fines, yeah,
Okay,
in-house
okay.
shit.
All right.
Don't in-house fine me.
Yeah.
Because it's not enough to change my behavior. It's just enough to just be like,
They irritate you.
Right.
oh, this.
fuck with
Ooh.
I can't play today.
Ooh, yeah. Oh my God. 10,000. Oh my God. What I get paid? What I get paid per game? 300. Oh yeah.
Hey,
damn.
Swag.
I'll take the
Hey,
300.
hey, this was your vet, bro.
I'm telling you, yeah.
I
So
don't.
I was the worst.
I don't know who had it crazier, me or you, because I had
Oh,
AI.
yeah. But he was playing, though.
But he
see,
was like, I was hurt.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
So basically, like, you got to think about how I started. Like, I came into the league and I spent all my money on my Escalade.
Rookie year, you spent all your money on your truck.
Okay, so look, I thought I was gonna be a lottery pick. So I already calculated what I can buy.
Yeah, go
got a little
ahead.
chain, give my dad a couple of dollars, buy a little Escalade, TVs everywhere, right?
TV's in Escalade. Oh, you rolling?
What? I had the front two, I had the one. You know, back then, like this 2000, what?
They didn't come with TVs back
2001, you had
then.
them shits in the visor, you know, a little visor on the side. You remember?
You had
little
the
visor
joints that you put.
Sunset? Yeah.
You took the TV and strapped it on to the Escalade.
Yeah,
that bitch
yeah,
didn't
that's
come
it.
with the
Yeah,
Escalade.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
you
come
put it
with
like,
it.
so it's like
Yeah, it
1,
ain't come
2,
with the
3, 4,
Escalade.
5. So I had 5.
Had
Right,
rims,
with the
too.
412s, right? So, yeah, I blew all that. So I got picked in the second round, right? So all my money gone. So I had to sign a 2-year deal so I can basically have enough money to survive. So I was getting like what, after rent, $400 a month, just free money, girlfriend, dogs, gas. So I was poor, right? So I had to grind. So I really had to just basically sit in the gym all day. I was sleeping in the gym. So basically, I seen his ex, signed the 60-some million, got there, and it was all basically just focused. So when I got hurt, by the time he came, I was hurt. It was party time.
Right.
Party? I didn't give a fuck about no
What
season.
made you spend $1 million on your birthday?
So so this is more, Adidas said I wasn't popular enough, right? So I'm trying to renegotiate. I'm an all-star. I'm a 2-time all-star, 2-time all-NBA player, and I was making $500,000 from them. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to make at least $2 million per year. And it was like, you ain't got that kind of name yet. So I'm sitting here like, damn, how do I become famous? So
That's before viral. and
yeah,
shit,
so I went to a
Right.
marketing group in DC, and I'm like, yo, how do we get my name out there? So we came up with a plan. I was like, throw your shirt off. Like they told me, tuck my shirt into my boxers, into my tights, so the women can see my booty.
Man, I'm out of here, bro.
Think about tuck it, don't tuck it into our shorts, tuck it into my tights so they can see it. When I throw my jersey, when I throw, man, I'm just trying to tell you what they said. It was like when you dry your face off, don't dry it
Can
from
we
this
turn the
part.
air on? Go ahead.
Don't dry it from this part because the white jersey gets all dirty right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
Pull your shirt out, wipe it so the ladies can see your abs. Throw your jersey off to old people, women, or kids, right? So it was a whole little plan, and then that's when I did the party. The big 25 party.
Who you did that party with?
Little Diddy.
Nah, that wasn't Little Diddy.
It was Diddy
It was
P. Diddy.
Puffy Combs at the time.
It was Little
He didn't
Diddy.
get the name yet. It was
It
Puff
was Little Diddy.
Why would you do this, bro? Why would you do this?
Because I knew he was
It
going to
was
answer it.
Puff Daddy.
So you,
It was the Combs. It was the New York one. It wasn't the LA one. Yeah, it was the LA guy, right? So no. So
It was the New York one. It wasn't
no. So what ended up happening is I was trying to I hit Lil Wayne up, and Lil Wayne put me on game. He was like, so who's doing the door? What the fuck do you mean the door? Like, who's getting paid off the door? The fuck does that mean? He was like, well, I need, half of the door. I was like, I don't even know what that means. He's like, well, you're gonna make it private? He was like, who's your host? Man, what the I mean, he was like, well, get a host first. And then when you get a host, and I was like, what kind of host was I supposed to get? He was like, if you want this shit to be real, go after like Jay-Z or Jay-Z. So I was like, all right, bet. Hit Jay-Z people up. And he hit me with some Jay-Z shit. He was like, man, you can probably get like Beyonce for like 500,000.
So
And he was like, yo, get Puff.
Hold
Puff
on,
is a
he
party
never
dude.
gave you a number for him though.
No.
He gave you a Beyonce number.
Because
He
he
ain't got
said,
no number.
he said he'll throw a number so high that I don't
Basically,
want you
he's
to
telling
take
you,
it.
I'm not
I
doing
don't
this
want you to take it, but if you give me this number, fuck it, I'll take it. But I don't want to do parties and clubs.
Yeah.
So he gave me Puff. So I hit Puff up, and then he charged me $200. Right, he used to charge me $200. Once I got his name as the host, Lil Wayne, Game, T.I., it was just, and then I made it private. Everybody named Mama wanted to be there. So then I started doing all-star voting at the same time. So all-star voting, that I overtook Vince Carter for starter in the all-star game in Vegas, renegotiated with Adidas. Like, I was asking for 2. They ended up giving me $5 million a year.
all right, so Diddy
Oh,
told
I fucked that off though with the gun shit. So it ain't really. But I got that bitch. So that's so I do it. So basically, it was $2 million. I do a $2 million party to get $40 million.
I got a question for you.
so wait, so I want to know.
ahead.
So was it Diddy telling you to show your ass while you playing, or? No, I'm confused. Like, who is this person telling you to show your ass? Cause that's what I gotta do to be famous, is show my ass and my abs. So ass and abs. All right, ass and abs. That's how we get famous, y'all.
Was it Diddy?
Ass and
First
abs.
of all, it wasn't Diddy, it was Puffy Combs. It was at that time.
It was Puff Daddy at the time, man. It was Puff Daddy at the time, man.
What was the party? Was it that Love? Was it that Love in DC?
Yeah, Love
Was that
cracking,
Love, right?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I rented out Love. I bought
That was a spot right there.
I rented out both the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
So what I did was I flew everybody from Los Angeles, Miami, and New York to
The
DC.
whole
Invite only.
The whole 14?
For both Four Seasons.
Damn.
I spent $2 million.
Sheesh, but it was
Oh,
worth it
so
though.
it wasn't a million, it was 2.
It was $2 million.
Yeah, but he made four. Well, I don't know if
Mostly,
he made
it
all
was
but
mostly
40.
like so. I contacted Black American, so American Express. So the invite was the Black American,
black card.
yeah, with my face on it. And then JetBlue, right? So they had like station flights for people to get on private. So basically, I private jetted JetBlue. So it was all marketing. Like
Right, everything was marketing.
I understand that.
Right.
And that's from talking to the owner.
Right.
So I understood marketing because he patented like pools on roofs.
Yeah.
That's his actual patent,
that's the shit.
and he owned Ticketmaster. So he was basically telling me how he got started. So I'm just and that's what I'm saying. You got to talk to them.
Right.
Them billionaires,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
once I learned how to
own
market and
Ticketmaster?
all that, yeah, he owned Ticketmaster.
Damn,
Yeah, he
that's-
owned Ticketmaster. Damn. So once I started like understanding how they move, I understood the idea of business and how to move, what they're looking for, right? They knew how to move inside and still be me.
Wow.
I was gonna ask you. I ain't here to tail end of that shit. I'm sure I will though, cause I was laughing like a motherfucker when I was out there. So I'm sure I hear it at some point.
Fucking Swaggy stupid, man.
Have you Crit came home? Have you spoke to Crit or?
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
That's
my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the live with him, right?
Yeah, but I did a couple lives with him. Like so that
Oh, you
listen,
did? You did a couple hours? Okay. I didn't know that.
Like yeah, we helped him get up.
that's dope.
There more
That's
people
what's
help-
up. That's
yeah.
That's what's up. I ain't ran into Crit in the city. I be underground Crit, but welcome home. And I hope,
Yeah,
I
like
hope you
that was
find your way.
that was my guy. The Rooks was my people,
Yeah.
man. So I used to have
Yeah.
a rule with the Rooks, man. Like, if you ever trying to impress a girl or you need food, just charge it to my room, right? So I really took care of the Rooks, like and stuff like that. Don't spend no money if you can just charge it to my room. So that was
I
my
like the
guy.
pocket
It was actually never me and him.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the idea of him talking shit towards the teammates.
Bro, I don't know if I ever asked you this, like the last time we spoke. That shit was really about $2,500?
Yeah.
But it wasn't my $2,500. It was just about $2,500.
In the pot. And
In
he
the
was
pot.
just talking.
I was just
laughing,
talking rag. I was just.
yeah.
Oh,
You weren't even in the game. You wasn't even in the game.
He made him lose.
I made him. It was Boo Ray.
I know the boo.
No, it was Boo Ray. So
You
if
talking
we're
too much, yeah,
if
yeah.
we sit here, so you
You're not
him.
in the hand and you talking.
No,
yeah.
so you him. This is me,
He
right?
threw his hand in.
So
yeah.
he just got booed on his hand. I'm not in, and then I decided to go get in. I'm like, oh shit, there's money in it, right? So I got to match the pot. So now I double the pot.
fucking the pot up.
I'm fucking the pot up.
Yeah, okay.
And then do the cards, and he got to take 5. JaVale don't need none. So I got 3 books in my hand. And he's been talking like, oh man, fuck that. Why you in the game? So I'm like, yeah, these 3 books, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to play. He didn't take none. You just took 5. You see how mad you gonna get?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just doubled the pot.
I'm living.
and
It ain't
you
even
left.
about the money. It's just about
Yeah.
you fucking around.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money. He just,
Gil being Gil.
like, and that's the one thing I do regret. Like, out of all the shit I've ever done, like bringing a gun to, like, I don't give a fuck about that. It was. It was.
You done shot me in the.
I shot this motherfucker.
With a BB gun. He shot me with a BB gun in the gun meeting. You know how the people used to come to the talk about firearms and shit. He brought a BB gun to that meeting and shot me in front of him, and they just kept going like nothing happened. It said "Pie." I'm getting shot. They looked and said, "So basically, yeah, don't bring guns. Make sure you sign off." I said, I'm looking like, all right, man.
Nah, wait,
Crazy.
So we're having a paintball shootout. Yeah. Like it's a paintball shootout. They done just came to the crib and shot me while I was asleep. Him and Andre Blanche. Okay. Right. So they came to the crib, fucked the sheets up and everything. So we get to the arena next day. We really have an NBA. Right, they have a gun meeting, like don't bring no guns and stuff. So I got my paintball and stuff. I go in their locker. He got a BB gun.
I brought something real. Yeah, I was scared.
So I'm like, a BB gun? This is what we doing now? They in the middle of the meeting. I walk right into that motherfucking. Bow!
Why I'm thinking he ain't gonna
They're in
do
the
that.
middle of conversation, just.
They in the middle of talking about firearms and shit, like telling us what to do.
Right.
He shot, it was so loud, but they ignored it though. Everybody jumped and shit, oh! And he said, so yeah, basically don't bring the guns to the club. That's when I knew he had power. I said, oh shit, it's over.
That's from networking with the owner.
Yeah, enough said, dead ass. So it was like, that was the only thing I like making him feel that he had to stand up to me.
Right.
That was the only thing, like, you know what I mean? Like challenging a young dude, knowing that this is some team shit and obviously he gonna try to puff his chest up, knowing he can't win it. I shouldn't have put him in that situation. Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, we got some breaking news while we've been sitting here. Bron done posted. He posted the clip of Stephen A. boxing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We was trying to get it pulled up, but
You
the
know I'm
TV
gonna make it worse.
tripping.
You know I'm gonna make it worse, right?
So before y'all go on y'all shit and give it the energy, Bron posted the clip of Stephen A. boxing and put womp womp womp.
That's why he the GOAT, bro. I'm telling you. That's why he the GOAT, bro.
I got
That's
to see
why
this.
he the GOAT,
I got
bro.
to see this.
Look at this bullshit, bro.
I got to see this.
Nah, I gotta see it.
You got it? Let's see it, bro.
Oh, they put it in the group chat. It's in the group chat.
Yeah,
Hold on,
let's
it's in the
see
group
it,
chat.
bro. This nigga here funny as fuck.
It's in our group chat, I think.
They gotta go. Listen, let's get them niggas booked. Let's get them booked for
He posted
summer
to
league.
Instagram too.
That's funny as hell. Yo. Did he
It's in
put
our group
Dolphin?
chat.
What's the name laughing at it?
Damn.
Shouts out to the GOAT, man. Come on,
Man.
man. Huh? Come on, man.
I should not cooperate with us today.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh,
Yeah,
who we
He
at?
feeling good though. He hit the
Everybody
game
there.
winner tonight. He feeling
We
good.
the game winner tonight?
Yeah,
Brian,
yeah,
yeah.
Had a tip in game winner.
Shouts out to Bron.
Why you gotta say what it was?
Gil, that's what I got.
Why you gotta say what it was?
I gotta give you props on that, Gil. You
What I say about
always
Tip-in game winner.
keeping it real.
Oh, y'all niggas do sports. We do life.
Yeah, we do.
we do life over here.
But we gonna go to sports real quick though.
Go ahead.
Just because Gil always be showing love and keeping it real with Bronny. Like he talk about on one of your episodes, you were saying how if Bronny was playing 36 minutes, he would be averaging 12, 13 points.
Yeah, I just look, man, listen. It's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Right? We've played, man. We know how getting in 1 minute,
Yeah, he
3
said we
minutes.
played. He said we
Like
played.
we get in
He
1
looked at
minute,
me.
3 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, know what I mean? Like I've been there. I came off the bench. I was a 31 pick, so I know how those minutes are.
Right.
We start October. I didn't get my first actual NBA bucket till January 16th.
Shit. Damn.
Are you going there for 30 seconds, been sitting there the whole time, man? You just happy to get a fucking shot up. First of all, you happy to get in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
And
so
you
I know
nervous.
how those stats look. So for you to just be able to pick at them,
Yeah.
that's really low hanging fruit. You ain't no real analyst. Like if
sure.
that's what you're going after, knowing damn well there's rookies you haven't even talked about
at all.
You haven't even talked about last year's draft.
You ain't even talked about the number 1 or 2 pick.
Man.
Giving him grace, but because he's super famous and you can't get at his daddy because his daddy's still balling like that, it's easy to just sit here and
Go
attack
ahead.
here, and that's the problem. I'm like,
Right.
come on, like I'm a player. I don't even talk about the last year's draft or the year before that. They off limits. Like I'm gonna give you at least 4 years.
Yeah.
Like you grew up watching LeBron, KD, Curry. Like I have to let you adjust to your childhood before I can just say, oh yeah, you trash or you good. Let me give you 4 years and then we'll see what it looks like on your next contract to see if you him or you a bust.
How would you handle that if somebody was fucking with your son like that?
And said some.
This nigga broke character.
You see me? I'm about to go. Yeah, because I know you. Yeah, say, how
Look.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
He talking about he'd have punched Bron if he'd have swung.
But what?
That nigga put womp.
Y'all are listen. I ain't gonna lie.
I like
Look,
troll.
as soon as I
I
get
like
to the
troll,
house,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm doing me a video. I'm doing me a video. Shit,
yeah.
Brian, he was about to knock you out with this motherfucking punch. You better watch out.
Hey man, I think Bron be paying attention to social media.
All day.
My boy, shout out to my boy Lou Young. Lou Young said, "Hey, I like villain Bronny because
Bronny.
Bronny was talking about the nigga chain fake. He
Yeah.
said, "Stay in that bag, Bronny."
Yeah, no.
Bron said, "You know what? I'm finna go on this podcast. I'm finna air this shit out, and I'm finna play the game. I like it. I like it. That shit is hilarious."
But just like it, we play, so our kids got our last name.
Yeah.
So you automatically under the guillotine. So you better get in that motherfucking gym.
Yeah, and you gotta have thick skin, bro.
Yeah.
But how would you handle that if that was your son? Like if somebody took it upon themselves right now with your popularity, what you doing in the media space, and your son elevating how he is, being McDonald's
But I
All-American.
go to the game, so I hear it all day. There was a dude right behind
Is
me.
it? But your son, yeah.
Oh, he's a ball hog. He's that. I'm in there watching Netflix, man. I ain't got it. Cause I already know what you're trying to do. Like I'm sitting here,
He
I'm
trying to get
watching-
you going.
Yeah, I'm just watching a movie, man. I ain't got time for this shit, man.
I
Like,
went
you know
for
what
it though,
mean?
bro. I
Like,
ain't gonna lie.
Because-
man.
I went for
At
it.
a game?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. I went for it.
You did?
Nigga up there talking cash shit about my daughter. He up there popping it. I just quiet as kept, walked up there and sat right next to him. You all right? What you mean? I said, no, I'm just asking you, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because we will beat the fuck out of you in here, and I'm willing to go to chain gang about my child. Let the
It
kids
gets
be
like that,
kids,
yeah,
bro.
it get like that.
I'm willing to go chain gang about my child.
Like that.
Let them
See,
do
I-
that shit, bro. Stop.
I already know the bait.
No.
It's the bait game, so I'm not even gonna even fall for it, man.
He loved that
See,
when you came up there. He loved that shit.
Of course, that's the attention.
But
he
I'm
wants.
also the coach too. I'm the coach. Like what I start experiencing with a lot of people is they start coaching against me.
Yeah.
They stop worrying about the kids, everybody. They want to beat me.
Yes.
You done paid the referees. I said, nigga, you think I gave a referee $15 for this shit, man?
No, that's
Like, nigga,
For real,
you
nigga.
think I woke up today to do this, bro? and fucking argue with you About some referees, nigga. No, I
So
didn't.
you coach your daughter?
Yeah. I
Oh,
coach-
they double teaming her yet?
Man, listen. Well, she like that.
They gonna, but I'm saying they gonna start double. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure she scores 0.
Right.
Yeah, she like that.
Just so I can say, yeah, she tried. Like, that's the shit that happens, bro.
We in a good position though, cause my daughter, she the baby on our team. So even though that's my daughter, like if you spend a lot of energy worrying about her, my star's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
So you better start paying attention to who you need to pay attention to, cause my daughter, she play up.
Yeah.
But I got kids on my team that's more than worthy of their attention. You know what I'm saying? So if you start worrying about her, doubling her, you just opening the lane up for a motherfucker that's a little better than her. You know what I'm saying? So
Hard.
yeah, go ahead and do that bullshit if you want to. But I get it on both ends because I'm also the coach, but that's in games that I'm not coaching and she in an all-star game or a school game, they on her ass.
So your daughter play up?
Yeah.
My son play up.
Why
That's
you
what I'm saying.
Why you look at Swaggy like that, yo? Swaggy, you got kids playing? You got kids playing?
Yeah, my son is like the greatest that ever played.
Oh, yeah. Gil, you seen his son play before?
He is my son heckler, so I'm used to it.
His son's
So.
16 playing 11U.
Bitch, my son is 11 years old.
Wait, what?
My son is 10.
Yeah, what?
Come on, man. This
My son
motherfucker
is 9
man.
years old,
Dog,
man.
How old
he been 10,
how old
dog,
is
he been
little
10
nigga, bro?
every
We
year.
ain't
I
gonna
see
do
that
that.
little
Man,
nigga,
my
man.
son just turned 10 the other day.
I'm dead ass serious, man. Every time I hear his age, I'm like, come on, not again. We just celebrated. He was 10 when D-Lo told on you, goddamn.
See?
What?
Nah, for real, bro. I'm about to press charges.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, man.
Somebody got to check his birth certificate
He
at
be
this
watching
point.
this shit. You know, my son watch this shit. I gotta go home.
No, he the only one dunking in the league. He the only one dunking. Like, rim 8 feet. He the only one dunking at 10. Come on, man.
Me and his son, my son and his son got the same birthday, so he think they the same age.
I just assume they're the same age for some reason.
Can he
My
hoop
son
though?
going to college next year. His son's still in elementary school. Get the fuck out of
You
here.
know what I mean?
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? It's like crazy.
Can he hoop, bro? Can he really hoop?
That nigga nice. He all right.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Yeah, he gonna be a podcaster.
Yeah, I think
know what I
it's
mean?
crazy.
Stop talking.
Reality is reality, brother, man. You know what I mean? Gonna be a video game, bro. Anything nigga has him sitting down, right?
But the crazy, he's a god dad though. He's crazy. He's a god dad. He's crazy.
I'm the honest one.
Look, see?
Right? You know what I mean?
Uncle
I'm just,
Uncle Gil.
yeah, man, take my shoes off, brother. You disrespecting the logo, dog. You put the Uggs on, you know, get you some Uggs, get you some Vans, right?
Bruh,
Get you some of them shades.
Did y'all know each other? Like, get you some of them.
Little Converse.
I'm fucking with him.
Bro, did y'all know each other before y'all played together?
Nah, well, he's like big in the valley, so I knew.
Just the person, you know when you come in locker room,
Yeah.
training camp, the personalities just click.
Right.
And that's all. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Y'all gonna expand, or you like your crew as it is in the arena?
Sound like they had some talkings about this. He text y'all, said some names.
I'm always trying to expand. Right, I'm trying to, because we live, so trying to figure out Netflix live. Right, and that's still a little bit confusing because
We live now?
we're
You said we live now?
no, I'm saying
okay.
because we live, but Netflix is evergreen in a
Evergreen,
sense, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
trying to figure out how to do evergreen content
Right.
to actually propose that to them.
Smart.
But trying to branch off so everybody can do their own thing.
That's
So
smart,
everybody
though.
can really do their
Yeah.
own thing, and
Yeah.
I seen Around the Horn got canceled.
Oh, it did?
So we're the only ones that actually has the foundation to actually just
really-
plug and play.
Yeah.
Right? We can go live, we can go right in. So, but
Oh, man. What's going on, man?
The Gran Coramino started to kick in.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go
brother,
ahead.
this your second time, man.
Hey, man.
I see.
I probably should have said this an hour and a half ago.
What happened?
Why you say Monte Ellis' name, bro? Leave Tay alone, bro.
Nah, cause I was on YouTube and I seen, they be having those videos like what happened to this person. And Monte Ellis popped up. I was like, damn, what happened to Monte Ellis?
Tay,
Where
listen,
he been at?
Tay is in the backwoods of Memphis, Tennessee, somewhere. I think he in
But
Dallas,
I thought about
actually.
that too. I thought about that too.
I think his son is hooping now here in
remember-
Dallas.
Well,
I seen him on live. So Baron Davis got a like a little live chat, and then him and them was playing video games.
for real?
I locked in onto it.
See, I didn't know that. I just ain't seen him.
All
So
right,
I'm
now.
trying to,
Y'all
I was
niggas-
trying to throw some light at him.
Y'all stop. Y'all niggas gonna be limping back into the arena now, 0-2.
Right now,
Yeah, we
I can
got,
hoop right now. I'm ready. No, we gotta play in a couple weeks.
I got a
Yeah,
different
but
crew.
you know.
But that's different.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna guard
Hey,
you.
dude, I got a real different
I'm
crew,
gonna let them
man.
have they shit. Yeah. I'm just showing up.
For sure.
I'll tell you what, you niggas say something, and then y'all get out the way.
Nah,
But we gonna be in San Antonio together. Me, Nick, Brandon,
yeah.
and Austin. We
Why
playing
nobody
for
say Austin Reed's name?
Austin Rivers.
Yeah, whatever the nigga name.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Austin Rivers. Yeah, why nobody say Austin Rivers?
Hey man, you
I don't know everybody's name.
brother, you can't even move like that. You just had surgery.
I'm back though. I'm 35 and older league every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm telling y'all, nice.
That's how I feel. I'm still king in my city.
You still be hooping it?
I'm still the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got the belt.
Man,
You think so?
Yeah, it's over.
I let it
I
go.
don't see it.
I'll let it go. I'm not even trying to pretend that I'm good.
But you can't move though. That's the thing.
So I'm not gonna pretend.
You know, in our life right now, I went and got the last Pro-Am championship in my city.
You did?
Yeah, I went to but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. I gave that game everything I had, nigga.
I know what you're talking about.
And I didn't touch a basketball for like 6 months. I gave it everything I had because we played a bunch of young niggas from my neighborhood in the championship, and they was one of
what you're
the,
talking
like
about.
the second possession of the game. I go up for a layup. Young nigga beat my shit. Get that shit out of here! Fuck out of here, old head. I said, who you talking to? And I had a
should be
coming to
heard.
Jesus moment. I said, listen, I'm putting it on the line. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, nigga. I'm gonna win this game. And I won the game, but that shit cost me some life. That shit, oh boy, all this shit hurt.
Ain't the same no more. I tried to turn it on and I couldn't turn it on, so
You ain't got the button no more.
It was
What y'all doing for All-Star Weekend?
Shit sound like we gonna be playing basketball.
right 101. Shit.
All Star?
What you got?
You
We will talk.
trying to do some content,
about
bro?
next
Yeah, All-Star.
Damn, you thinking that far ahead?
You supposed
This
to.
nigga the pod
You
father,
supposed
man.
to.
He been doing
Why
this
this
shit.
motherfucker don't
That's
sleep?
why you just allowed to come in, do your shit, leave. You got I gotta stay up thinking this shit.
I like my role. I ain't complaining. though.
Damn it.
I don't complain.
I'm booking it down, so I ain't got to worry about that shit later.
Well, we don't do a lot of sports talk, but man, think about the Underground Lounge when you start doing it.
He just asked us what we doing.
Nigga, I'm saying it on camera,
Oh,
nigga.
okay, my bad. I thought you said cut the cameras off. My bad.
Nah, he ain't say nothing.
Oh,
So
y'all
I
haven't,
turn
you
it
haven't even
back
came
on.
to the house yet.
We hadn't been invited, Gil. The last time, listen, I did Gil
It'd be a
podcast. We was
great
sitting in his
time.
we was sitting in his kitchen when I was invited. He ain't
It'd
invited
be a
me back.
great
since.
time. Right now with BJ, surprise BJ.
Oh, and
That'd
you
be
walk in.
hard.
Wait till he get all dressed up and then you come in some basketball shit. Fuck him up.
Like, nigga, you ready?
You ready? You ass nigga.
Catch his ass slipping. I'm down for the bullshit.
Nah, that'd be funny,
I'm down
bro.
for the bullshit.
That's a good
Hey,
one.
listen.
His ass off guard.
Let's figure that out, man. This has been another installment of the Underground Lounge. Every once in a while, we have great guests where we don't need notes. It ain't an interview. It's just friends talking some shit and reminiscing on everything. Swaggy, man, I appreciate you pulling up. This is my motherfucking dog.
Man.
We didn't even talk about no Lakers shit, bro.
Right?
And we could tell stories for days about our time
Want to
together.
get one before y'all go?
Well, it's the one where we
Listen,
was seeing who's gonna get traded first.
Yeah,
For real? Who's gonna get traded? first?
yeah, because we all knew.
That's all.
And it ended up being me. nigga, the
But
last
they set
game
me
that
down, though.
I'm gonna tell you how I knew that I was gonna get traded. This is the funniest shit in the world, nigga. We playing the game right before All-Star break. I check out of the game. This whole staff, trainers, everybody stood up, was like, appreciate everything you did for us. I'm in uniform.
Yo.
In uniform.
They subbed out.
Getting subbed out. And they were like, yo, appreciate it, bro, man. It was a pleasure working with you. They knew I wasn't coming back.
God damn.
They knew I would love to find that footage. I'm telling you, it looked like a fucking farewell. It looked like a real fucking farewell. Everybody stood up, shook hands and shit. I always tell the Portland story about Cole. There's no cap in that story.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, man. Good job,
Have some
man.
water. Good job, bro. Man, pass
No
me some
cap,
water.
no cap in that story.
Shit packs.
Nigga, we got blew out in Portland. That nigga Kobe said, y'all niggas gonna learn what it's like to play with Kobe Bean fucking Bryant. From now on out, every trip down the court, I touch the basketball.
Yeah.
That's a true story, nigga. We got back to LA. Only me and Nick sitting in the locker room.
Yeah.
Carlos covered that bitch with that big ass buggy, and he just going locker to locker, scooping Kobe's out of niggas' lockers. And so Nick is signed to Adidas.
Yeah.
I'm signed to Peak. This shit not affected us at
Yeah,
all. We ain't got no Nikes.
So I'm not worried. I'm like, oh, he might come fuck with me if I had some Nikes on. So I'm happy I ain't got them on.
Hey,
I get to
bruh.
look like I'm cool. Like,
Nigga, he comes snatching Kobe's out of niggas' lockers. Me and Nick think it's the funniest shit in the world.
man.
We in that bitch dying laughing. We don't take shit. Me and this nigga didn't take nothing serious that whole season. We like, yo, what you doing, Los? I think Los said, Kobe don't want y'all niggas wearing his shoes, man. He said y'all niggas soft. Bro, you see how you laughing now?
Yeah.
Bro, we was on the floor crying, laughing in the locker room because we.
never taking the shoes.
When the players walked in, what did they say? Did they say anything?
Shit, y'all better put them GTs on. Kobe's is out of here, nigga. Y'all better put
Yeah, man, I gotta do it, man. Kobe told me. It's just what the man said.
Bro, that is me and Swaggy, bro. That's an episode in itself, man. You gotta come back to the lounge, man. But I appreciate y'all stopping by, Gil. Shout out to you, brother, because the last time we spoke, you gave us so much game, bro. Gave us so much inspiration, and what we've been able to build. You gave us a lot of advice,
Appreciate you, brother.
And so we admire that, brother. So I want to tell you that shit in front of everybody. We appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you.
And he's the only guest that's been here twice.
Thank you.
Me and Spank was talking. We said, hey, it's time to call Gil. We gotta show him what we did. We gotta show him what we did.
Live now.
We gotta show him what we
He been
did.
watching though. He said, I said, yeah, we doing in front of like a live audience now. He said, no, I've been listening. I've been
I get like, I'm like,
He do.
that's every episode. Like, I
Yeah,
giggling and sniggling in the back shit.
yeah, we got a good thing going.
Professional goddamn producers right there. That's a live crowd.
We got a good thing going. Our next step, we been working on our microphones and some new activations. So we appreciate everybody that's been here multiple times that continue to pull up. This is something that all of us have been working on, man. We spend so much time in trying to build our shit.
Just about to say we spend so much money. I said, yeah,
Nah,
we gotta start getting paid.
We blessed. We blessed. We blessed. But man, Gil sat with us and did 2 hours
On set
on set.
and then like an hour off set.
No, like another 2 to 3 off
He'll
camera.
talk your head off about podcast.
But Swag, I keep it real.
I'm dead ass.
We
stayed
needed it
up
though.
all night.
We needed it, whether he noticed it or not.
Yeah.
We needed the information that he gave us, and we've been applying that shit. So from the last time that you've been here to now, we built out 4 shows. We're working on a 5th one. We go. The business is right.
Yeah.
Everything is straight, brother. So I want to tell you that to your face. I want to give you your flowers. We appreciate that, Swaggy. I see you in a minute, brother. It's been another installment of the Underground Lounge. Thank you for Gilbert Arenas for pulling up. Thank you for Nick Young pulling up. I'm Lou. I'm Spank. We'll fuck with y'all the next time.
You gotta take a
Me
shot.
too? You me too?
I'm Lou and Spank, goddamn. I'm Lou. That's Spank. Shout out to Gran Coramino.
Yes.
We appreciate we appreciate the
That drink here quick,
these ain't
nigga.
hit fast. These ain't the Magnums. These is the
He's the Magnum.
You had
bottles.
another name for him.
I said
Yeah,
Magnum.
use the man.
Magnum?
Yeah, it's Magnum though. Magnum bottles.
All right, well,
what
come on, don't confuse me now. You see I'm trying to cut the commercials?
My bad, my
use
bad.
the
Yeah, cut the
Magnum.
commercial. Come on.
I'm Lou. That's Spank. I'm geeked up on this. Is this the repo?
Just the repo.
This is a repo, 100% agave, Gran Coramino. If you drink that. I'll fuck with y'all next time.
Yeah.